there, it's Grandma Roseanne, and we're going to make an Italian dish today. And it's one I think that is just a beautiful presentation, but oh so delicious. We're going to make manicotti. Now, I did some things before you got here, so I want to explain that because I didn't think you needed to watch me do this part. If you haven't seen manicotti, this is what it is. It's just a tube of pasta that we are going to fill. That's all it is, but super delicious. Now I'm going to do a chicken broccoli manicotti. So what I did is I took the broccoli and I blanched it just for 4 minutes, just to get the rawness out of it and soften it up. And then I took chicken. Now this is just a small portion, it's probably only 2 ounces of chicken in here. I cut it into little chunks, fried it with salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic and onion powder in it. And then that only took about 2 minutes to do, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to chop this up, and you can use any vegetable you like. If you don't care for broccoli, you like other vegetables, you can use that. If you want it, make it completely vegetarian, obviously leave your chicken out, but you just kind of make it however your family likes it. We just like chicken and broccoli together. So I want to get this small enough in pieces because we're going to pipe it into that tube right there. So I can't have huge pieces on it here, okay? So this is just a little bit of pre-work that I did. It only took minutes, you guys, just a matter of minutes to do this. Now, as my broccoli was finished with its 4 minutes, I popped it into some ice water because I wanted that bright green color and I wanted to stop the cooking immediately. And the same thing with manicotti. As soon as it hit 8 minutes, I dumped that into the same ice water so that I could get that to stop cooking. It's going to cook a little bit more in the oven, but not totally. There. I think that's looking really good. I'm going to give my chicken just another little quick dice here. It's small enough, but I want to be sure it doesn't clog up my bag as it's going through. All right, now as we're starting to prepare our mix, I have 2 eggs, and the eggs obviously give flavor, and the eggs also are a binding agent here. We'll give that just a quick whisk. One clove of garlic, and you want to mince that garlic. I have gotten mine already pre-done. We want salt and pepper. I'm going to put in 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt and about a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Nutmeg just adds another dimension of flavor to it, you guys. It's really good. So I get the whole nut, get the little flotchy here. That's better if you hold it the right way. Okay, and we'll give this a nice whisk so everything is blended together. Now I'm going to add 15 ounces of ricotta cheese. And we want to mix that in together. You just want it kind of nice and smooth. And then to this, I'm going to put about a 1/2 cup of Parmesan. Can't you just, in your mind's eye, taste this flavor development in here? So delicious. Now I'm going to put in broccoli and chicken. Look at this deliciousness that we have going. Woo. So good. Now, I did not give you measurements on the amount of broccoli I used or the amount of chicken. I think I said I had a couple of ounces of chicken, because you can do whatever you want. There's no way you can make a mistake on this as long as you're putting in the ingredients that you enjoy. Then it's going to be perfect, okay? So I did not use all of that broccoli. It's not going to waste. It's going to be part of our lunch. So now what we want to do is we want to take whatever pan you're using. Now, this is just for cameraman and I, so I'm using a very small pan here and not doing a lot of manicotti. But obviously, if you have a larger family and you want to do more, you do more. Now, what I have here is some sausage, Italian sausage. I had cooked previously, it was left over, just throwing it in the bottom. Just give it some nice flavor. But if you're just doing this and you don't have that, what this would be equivalent to would be one hot Italian sausage link. That's what this would be equivalent to. And now we're getting ready to fill. So I have taken a pastry bag and just put it into a glass because it's easier to fill that way. Just kind of loop it over the edges. If you don't have a pastry bag, don't worry about it. You can use just like a baggie and just cut the corner off and you can squeeze it out that way. I don't even have a tip on this bag. Here we go. And now we're just going to fill. Can you see that? And we're going to lay it in there. I will show you another one. You ready? Look at it from this way, cameraman. Did you get a good picture of that? This is the kind of stuff you can just have fun with, you guys. We don't have to be so serious in the kitchen. I think the kitchen should be a place of joy, family, community. I don't know about you guys, but whenever cameraman and I entertain, everybody gathers in the kitchen. They love being in the kitchen, and I love it when they're there with us. Just push it until it's coming through. And if a piece of chicken and a piece of broccoli wants to fight for the opening, get your finger in there and dislodge the troublemaker. Now I have this much left over. I will not throw it away because this is nothing but excellent product, and I'm just going to layer it in here. It's just going to make it that much more delicious. Cameraman's going to love this. He loves Italian food. There. Now the only thing that can make this better and take it over the top is your pasta sauce. Now, this is a marinara that cameraman and I made. All right, so it's tomatoes that came right out of our garden. We know it's delicious. If you have spaghetti sauce, use that. If you want to use a meat sauce, use that. If you want to go to the store and buy a jar, they've got some pretty good ones out there. Go ahead and do that. It's entirely up to you. So now we just layer this in. Spread it out. Now we'll top it with mozzarella, and again, I'm not giving you measurements, just cover the top. I don't know how big of a casserole dish you're going to use. And we want a little bit of Parmesan on there too. Just like this. Now this is going to go into a 375-degree oven. It's going to be there for 25 minutes and it will be perfection when it comes out. I know it will, because anything that has this many good ingredients in it can't go bad. All right, so I will be back in 25 minutes. Look at this. Oh, is it gorgeous? My goodness. Now, it's been out of the oven for about 10 minutes, so it's cooled down. Otherwise, everything is just going to seep out everywhere. So everything to just kind of hold together. So you have to give it a little bit of time there. All right, now here we go. Are you ready, cameraman? Okay. All right, so our beautiful, beautiful manicotti is right there. Now let me just kind of give it its proper presentation and then we will give it a taste. I don't think anything pairs better with a manicotti than a really, really nice red wine. I have a Merlot here, which I think will be delicious. And let's see how we did on that filling. Wow. That's a gift from the gods, you guys. It really is a gift from the gods. So I hope you try it. Doesn't take very much to pull it together. And if you want to make it ahead of time, pop it in your refrigerator and then just bake it when you're ready for dinner, you can do that. So I will wish all of you well. I will wish you happy manicotti. Be sure to subscribe if you had fun with us and hit the little bell so you'll know when we're posting again. And thank you so much for coming. We really love it when you enjoy your time with us because we enjoy our time with you. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. This is really good.